Hi everyone. I know that most of you know this brand. This is one of dessert cafes which is well known in the town known as After You. And today we would like to present to you to know how much this company is interesting. After You Dessert Cafe is established by the girl who has a dream. Her name is May Galapat Kanokwatanawan. May interested in dessert and began baking since she was 10 years old. She gathered the best recipes from magazine and TV show. After You Dessert Cafe first opened in 2007. Signature desserts include Shibuya honey toast, chocolate lava cake, panuki, figgy pudding, and so on. Customers loved the menu and started spreading the word to the others. After that, many branches opened up. Now there are over 30 After You Dessert Cafes around Bangkok, Perimeter and other provinces. The goal of May and her team is to keep the same standard of quality, service, and the warm atmosphere for everyone to enjoy.
The logo is from Kunmei. She was born in Aries. The symbol is sheep, the ram's breed. Do you know why we use the shop name After You? In the past, this shop had been in the area behind the U shop in Ikamai. Business vision and goal. After You Public Company Limited is committed to be the leader in the dessert business, which emphasizes on the standard of quality and maintain the popularity of consumers. With attention to detail, including the continuous creation of new menus, adding variety to novelty and to accommodate the changing of consumer needs. The company has planned to add more branches and expand the business into the neighboring countries as well. The news of After You Public Company Limited. The initial public offering of 240 million shares or IPO, representing 30% of the issued and paid up ordinary shares. The par value of 0.10 baht per shares. Stock price during the market opening at 11.60 baht per share from the IPO price of 4.5 baht per share. Organization chart. The board of directors of the company will look at the management within the organization. The auditors will perform most of the financial auditing tasks, working with the managing director to forward them to managing director. Assistant managing director is responsible for dividing the work for each department according to the duties. From the chart, it can be seen that the management of the organization, departments in this type of structure can work closely together and communicate with each other more frequently to get issues resolved. People from different departments can collaborate. The matrix organization structure encourages democratic leadership style. Every decision made by the manager is based on the employee's point of view.
Next, we will look at the financial chart. Let's have a look at asset first. If we compare the year to year, we will see that in 2017, asset is increased because the company invested in short-term investment and built new headquarter, training and distribution center and expansion branches. In 2018, company earned cash from selling goods, but the payment of accounts receivable and dividend payment from short-term investment caused the overall asset decrease. Next, liabilities. In 2017, you will see it have very large gap between the previous year. It decreased by repaid the full amount of long-term loan from bank, so there is no outstanding balance of long-term loan from bank at the year end. And in 2018, liability is decreased from the repayment to suppliers, construction deposit and accrued bonus. The last one, equity. In 2017, equity is increased by profit during the year and increase in share capital. But in 2018, it is a bit decreased because of dividend payment that company paid to the shareholder.
In the revenue chart. After You announce results. For the first quarter of 2018, revenue was 202 million baht, growing up from the same quarter of last year. Net profit was 31 million baht, it also growing up. That shows the net profit has grown more than income, and they tend to rise in the coming quarters, in which the company has a higher gross profit margin. Found that it comes from two main reasons are better cost and raw material management. And the menu of the month has a higher gross margin. The second quarter, the company's revenue continued to increase. But other expenses are the factor that causes the company's profit decreased by 8%. Because hiring more employees to support the expansion of new branches. It also results in a decrease in net income. In the third quarter, company net profit stood at 38 million baht, a decrease from the previous quarter. And the revenue of the company has grown, but in contrast to the declining profit. Due to administrative expenses of the expansion of branches and activities to support future business. We estimate the main profit to record a new high of 43 million baht in the fourth quarter, increasing step by step, due to an opening of a new branch at Terminal 21 Pattaya, as well as sales from off-site events. Let's take a look at the financial information table. It can be seen that in 2016, the profit is quite high. But in 2017 is less than before. Because the company estimated new branches opening in a perimeter. Cost to decrease in total sale per branch. The cost grows faster than sales and profit or calls pure expense. The company will start earning profit about a year. So, in the first opening, people still consume less. And the company must have a loss at the first time absolutely. Next, trend in 2019. The company raised earnings forecast for 2019 by 6%. To reflect the popular sales of Kinimpang Nam Sode. The adjust is based on sales assumption of 2,000 boxes per day. Equal to net profit margin 15%. But the actual sale is 4,000 boxes per day. It has a higher net profit margin up to 30%. Because of the low cost of operating and no rental expense. The company doesn't expect that same-store sale must grow up. While the economy is not good. However, we expect to see a slight recovery from opening the new branch. Branch explanation will be a key driver for 2019. Market. After you is the national market, which there are more than 30 branches in Bangkok, perimeter and other provinces. The company releases more than 100 dessert and beverage products. The group of customer. Most customers of After You are students, adolescents, and adults who have medium-high income and who have friends or family. Effect.
The first effect is trans fat. The news of trans fat control that affects the company image. With trans fat news, the company has informed customers that our products contain less trans fat. However, our company can adapt the recipe but still maintain the same standard.
Second, economic. The economic slowdown causes purchasing power to decrease. In this case, the company has to deal with by looking at which products can reduce costs. In order to adapt to the economy. Such as selling products with seasonal fruits. Example: mango with sticky rice, durian with sticky rice, and myongshid smoothie. The last one, competitors. More competitors make customers more alternative to choose. Our strength is our product is freshly made in every day, in a unique style. Every 80% of our menus are made from a central kitchen. And 20% are made in the day-to-day shop. The advantage of having a central kitchen is that we can control recipes of all the desserts into the same standard to meet the need of customers.
The interesting of the company on the fundamental factors. First, the company has passed the investment period during 2017, resulting in increasing branches causing continuous growth in the same direction. The company plans to open 10 new branches in 2019, which will be located in other provinces about 50%. Second, the gross profit margin in the third quarter of 2018 was increased. The main reason is better management and cost management, including the newly released menu of the month for respond the customer need with higher gross margin. Third, the company selling franchise to foreign countries, which is currently undergoing a memorandum of understanding with a partner in Malaysia, which is expected to open its first branch in Kuala Lumpur. The company will recognize revenue from selling raw materials and various fees. Fourth, the company has joined hand with many operators to increase sales channels. The three main companies that have started the business are Starbucks, Thai AirAsia, and Thai Smile. Right, let's move on to investment on stock.
The interesting on the stock, today price stock is 8.45 baht. From the graph, the share price continued to decline from peak point of 14.90 on February 14, 2018 to the lowest of 5.5 baht. Due to investor concern about the result of operations from various factors, such as cash investment for opening the new branch, and the growth rate is not expected. But, if we looking at another aspect, it may have the opportunity to invest in the stock that cheaper than the original 70% at the highest point, making the price gradually move up before beginning 2019, until breaking through of downtrend line up to 8.45 baht. It may be the end of the stock downtrend. Therefore, struck of stock may be the duration of accumulating to the peak point.
Risk factors. External risk. 1. Risk of raw material and rising prices. For certain types of raw materials that are high demand, the company will enter into contracts to determine the quantity or prices that suppliers will have to sell to the company. 2. Risk of high competition in the industry. The company is focused on maintaining outstanding product standards and services, including the launching of new products. 3. Risk of the increase in rental fee, and the inability to find space, renew the lease, or to open new branches in department stores and community malls. The company is a business partner of various leading department stores and community malls and maintains a good relationship with the landlord for a long time. 4. Risk of changing in consumer behavior. The company has focused on the needs and satisfaction of customers, emphasizing on research and development of our products, to always be innovative in order to be able to respond to changes in consumer behavior accordingly. 5. The risk of centralization of the company's branches. The company plans to expand its branches into potential provinces with high purchasing power. That will reduce the risk of branch centralization of the company. Internal risk. 1. Risk in recruiting personnel in each department. The company cares for all levels of employees. The company provides fair and appropriate allowances, compensation, and welfare. 2. Risk of cash storage and management at branches. To reduce such risk by 1. Setting minimum value for the cashier employees to be operated, appoint the branch manager to monitor the balance, and store the stock immediately. 2. Have the branch manager or manager team count. Opportunity. 1. Open new branch. To increase sales. 2. Event catering market. To explore and increase sale. 3. Ongoing development and business to business. To increase sales and other income without open more branch. 4. Prepare for international business. For new base of income and model. Contingency plan. 1. Continue to expand the branch. New branches can be expanded outside shopping centers such as airports, hospitals, or universities. 2. Develop a new menu. Having new products continuously is the heart of the restaurant business. 3. Open a new brand. Can expand the brand new by placing a target group at a tangible average price, which is different from the after you shop. 4. Off-site business services, such as parties, weddings and contract manufacturing under the trademark of customers.